One thing's for sure and two things are for certain. I don't want to cook and I don't want to eat out, so we must cook, and we are going to cook with what I have in my fridge and freezer, which happens to be tater tots, chicken, peas and carrots, frozen corn. And if you're thinking that sounds like the makings of a tater tot casserole, you'd be correct. Let's do this. I have this chicken. It's still within date. We're in luck. Let's chop it up and bag up what we're not going to use tonight. Chop up your chicken into small bite-sized pieces after you have sufficiently de-icked it. That means I got all the icky bits off and now I'm chopping it up. You're doing a great job keeping up. Into a massive skillet, pan, saucepan, whatever the hell you want to call this. Some oil or butter or something to cook your chicken in. Dropping shit out of your cabinets while you're looking for your oil is a requirement. Oh my God, if this doesn't fucking... What is happening? I don't know what just happened, but I got it open somehow. Not right, but it's open. Into my now hot skillet with oil, my chicken. Did you hear that sizzle? That means my pan was hot enough. I am going to season my chicken with this Total Season Complete. This buttery herb Kinder's shit. And some cracked black pepper. You don't need additional salt. Those seasoning blends have salt in them. Or just season it however your heart desires. I don't really care. Cook your chicken until it's done. It should not poison your family. Or mostly done. We're going to add more stuff and put it in the oven. It'll be fine. Quickly, fast, while my chicken is cooking, I'm going to make the gravy sauce, which is going to comprise of a can of cream of celery soup, a gravy packet, preferably one that you can't fucking get into. Fill up this with water. Whisk it with a spoon. Gingerly. You don't need to make a mess, or maybe you do. I don't know your life. Maybe making a mess is part of the process for you. It usually is for me. Now, if you had carrots or celery or onions or anything else like that, you could add it in here. I'm going to add in peas and carrots and corn. These are frozen. A half a bag each. The whole bag. I don't feel like saving it. This is going to be a veggie forward meal. I've just decided right now. Stir this shit around. Remember, it's frozen. It can use a few minutes to cook. Into my chicken and veggies, I'm going to add my gravy mix. I don't want this to be too wet because I don't want it to be soupy, but I don't want it to be too dry because then it's gross. Usually I would add in cheddar cheese. I don't have any cheddar cheese. I just have way too much fucking mozzarella cheese, so add in some of that. Allow this to simmer for a minute or two, and then we will start arranging our tater tots on top of our casserole so as to not be a psychopath who just dumps a bag of tater tots on top of their casserole. I accidentally purchased a 5-pound bag of tater tots. Who the fuck did I think I was? The tater tot queen? I don't know. Let's put some on top, and we are going to arrange it into a beautiful design, and then we're going to top it with cheese and pop this bitch into the oven. My casserole. She is arranged beautifully. Now we must add some cheese and pop her into the oven. Actually, scratch that. Pop her into the oven without cheese. We'll add cheese later. Cook that for a few minutes, probably like 20, until it's brown. Some time has elapsed and I am sufficiently sweaty and wet from doing the dishes. It is hot in here. I'm under bright lights and I am scrubbing dishes like it's my job. It quite literally is kind of my job. That's like what I do. But let's check on dinner and add some cheese and pop it back in. My tater tots are starting to look crispy. I put them on while they were still frozen. Still frozen. You don't have to pre-cook your tater tots, people. And you also don't have to top your tater tots with cheese, but I have so much mozzarella cheese in my home that I need to use it up. And I'm a lady in the Midwest. What can I say? We put cheese on everything. Top this shit with cheese, whatever kind you like. I usually prefer sharp cheddar because if you did not know, now you do. Sharp cheddar cheese is low in lactose, and I'm a lactose intolerant bitch who can't handle cheese. So this is going to send me into a lactose intolerant episode later. Worth it. Pop this shit back in the oven until it is done, golden brown and bubbly. It looks like something you want to eat. Here you have it, chicken tater pot pie. And I know what you're thinking. Is it even good? And I hope so because it's late at night and I'm hungry. Yes, I will eat this straight out of the container because I'm hungry and I don't feel like plating it up just to show you. Aha. It is so good. Oh my God. Of course it's good. I made it. Make this shit. And follow along for more aggressive tutorials.